Hey, fuck off. Oh, why am I telling my linen curtains from IKEA to fuck off? Because I can. They're mine. Do what you're told. Matthew Perry dead. Dead. Matthew Perry dead. Dead. Who could have seen that coming? And now they're accusing close friends, 3 of them, I think, and some doctors, of being guilty of his death. I don't get it. He said that he was an addict. He said he was powerless. I saw him on TV. I saw him defending himself with Peter Hitchens, who still does claim that addiction is a myth. And Perry really went after him and said, I'm powerless around booze. And it was clear that he wasn't, that he was fine. In fact, I think they were making a rehash of Friends, and he was doing really well with the pressure of making $80 million an episode. No, I can't help myself. And it's like, no, you can. You just don't want to. Because you're rich and you live in Hollywood and you want to do drugs. So do them. But, this whole disease thing, please. Cancer is a disease. And now, because they decided that, we can't make fun of it anymore. Can't make fun of anything now because, it's a disease with remember all those great drunk comedians from the 70s on TV? They were hilarious. And then they lost their careers because in the 80s it was decided that alcoholism is a disease. You're just a boozer. Oh, God. Yeah, look, you're not powerless because you can stop. You do all the time. A lot of people function. They just like it. It kills pain or whatever they're going through. The real origin, the problem, is something else, not the addiction. They're taking an aspirin, but in liquid form. Taking 7 of them. And then not being able to drive home. Even though you shouldn't, some people do. Although in this city it doesn't matter because they just dismissed all the DUI charges because our courts are overloaded. Anyway, the point is, I don't get it. If he's powerless around it, then why blame his friends? Why say, we're going to arrest 3 of his friends as doctors? Well, no. By his own admission, he couldn't help himself. He was going to die that way. He said it. So he did. Well, the New York Times said the doctors gave him full access to the medication. Oh, did they? Well, that's what doctors do. But also, he was super rich and recognizable, had developed one of the most popular, recognizable characters on TV of his generation. People love him, love that show. I think he was going to get the drugs, no matter whether the doctors or his friends helped him or not. Maybe they extended his life. Maybe without their help, he would have been dead years ago because of his addiction. Poor me. I don't get it. Why do we pamper that prick? All these people in the Tenderloin that locals are horrible about in San Francisco, stepping over them, pretending they don't exist, or saying they do exist, but, not that they got what they asked for, but, kind of. And we don't really help them at all. And not really. Because what they need is housing, because that's why they're called unhoused. But that aside, how can we treat them like garbage? We pamper Matthew Perry. He needs our help. Does he? I think we need his. He's loaded, or he was. I better be in that fucking will. Anyway, I don't get it. He got what he wanted. I was raised by drunks and alcoholics. I guess that's why I'm more realistic about it, but a disease, it's just, you like to party. You're a bit of a cock. That's what it is. The disease thing, sure, but that has nothing to do with this. Bye.